And as you all shoot the shit and eat
As
your
we start to
pancakes,
talk about movies.
eventually you guys have to go home and go to bed.
Charisma saving throw?
Yeah, get Jesse in here.
Well, what if we all keep succeeding on these charisma saving throws? I bet you have stuff written down.
One of you have failed each time, so.
Not me yet.
Not you. Yeah. All right.
Because I'm strong and powerful.
As you all go to bed this night, everybody make a charisma saving throw.
Natural 20.
God
Eat a
fucking
dick.
damn it. All right. Well,
9.
9.
13.
13.
14.
Okay. 14.
Should I take
Tyler,
my
take your
headphones off?
Both of you go to bed that night, and both of you have terrifying nightmares.
Love that.
You each take -3 spirit,
Fuck.
and let's do Jesse, you first. Jesse, you are asleep, and you're just so tired, and whatever this is, it's draining you. You're not sure if it's like just a Shalderon's presence or like the fact that you're just having to wake up at the crack of dawn every morning to go on these things, but you are just being torn down. And as you go to sleep, actually make yours with advantage. I forgot. You should have been making yours with advantage because of your thing.
Nope, I still got it.
Okay. You feel like this presence around you, and you actually hear in the back of your mind something, but you can't make it out. And as you try to like focus on it in your dream state, you just feel cold, and you feel hungry, and you feel tired, and you just don't want to do anything anymore. And for this next day, you are considered defeated, which means you just take the day off.
Okay, I call in sick.
Okay. Cash.
Hola.
After an upsetting day, you go home to bed, and you feel just uneasy.
Yeah.
As you go to bed, you feel just like something about whatever's going on makes you feel sick to your stomach. And actually, as you wake up in this titsy again, this like weird whispering, achy titsy, you run to the bathroom and vomit.
Nice.
You just feel sick to your stomach, and every time it's this weird like pulsing feeling that is like pulling at some part of you, and yeah, you just don't feel good. You are now exhausted.
Okay.
So everything you do, all their checks will be at disadvantage. All right, cool. The following is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Resemblances to actual persons living or dead or any actual events are purely coincidental. You might be wondering how we got here.
I found the link to the spirit realm. Yeah, I gotta do some jobs.
You guys are just suddenly woken up in the middle of your sleep. The body of a large reptilian figure appears in the suburbs of Chicago. An ancient red dragon corpse. You also see, maybe about 20 feet above the actual crater, you see this very small speck of white. It is the soul gem, or the soul pearl, or the soul whatever. You see a bunch of people kneeling and praying around this girl who seems to like be shaking and convulsing. Got concentrated spectral energy just kind of around the body. It's really weird. From you, it looks like it was stricken down while running away. Are you saying that like this is a message or something?
Yeah. Now that you say it out loud, that is what I'm saying.
A message to who? Me and a lot of the other, somewhat magics all had some terrifying dream. 19, you hear like in the back of your mind the faintest whisper, and you're kind of like startled by it for a second, and you manage to like push off away from the orb. And with your soul sight, you see like another come off of it.
Deal going down tonight. And I need someone to be there that has my back in case things get hairy.
Okay.
You see 2 of those men that were in the Landry's lot leasing building, different Phaetonian creatures, one of which you recognize from that night. Yes, Brother Bones' right-hand man. The Bones are making a move, a reconciliatory move, if you want to get in on it.
Absolutely not.
The package is loaded up into your car.
Sarah, I have it. I need you to pick it up as soon as possible, because...
And you just barely dodge out of the way as the road just disappears in front of you.
Big, beautiful
it is
Buick
a black
Enclave.
SUV.
my brand new spell, Barrett's Ball of Chaos.
As you cast it, the gem is gone.
Fuck! You know, it's a lot like at the end of Captain America Civil War with Iron Man and Captain America. If we're still going on a Marvel reference. Gotta get it.
So Tyler,
Gotta
you're
get it,
up first.
gotta get it.
Tyler, you wake up again. Phone call early.
Barrett residence.
Hi, is this is Wes, right?
It depends on who's asking.
Yeah, Willa's not doing so hot.
Shit.
We're not 100% sure, and we contacted the church too, but apparently the nightmares she's been having have gotten real worse, and she might be, like, I don't know the specifics of it, but, like, possessed or something.
I'm sorry?
Like, I'm no practitioner. I just know a few things here or there. I'm more of an academic, if anything, but she's not being herself, and we made sure to, like, seclude her so that way she wasn't going to hurt herself or anybody else, but she's not
All right,
herself.
where is she?
She kind of lives off the Midway, kind of by Blandford Park area, Bridgeview, that kind of area.
Yeah. If you want to give me an address, I'll go check her out.
Yeah.
I'm not a cleric. I can't promise I can do anything.
Yeah, you were just on the emergency contact list, so we figured we reached out.
I'll see what I can do. I might be able to call someone who does know.
Okay.
It hangs up. What are you doing?
Go check it out. I get ready, get dressed. Jordan, you want to come see a possessed person?
Sure. I don't
Are you doing
really have-
okay? If you don't want to go, that's fine, man.
I'm fine. I'm bored, so sure.
All right.
All right. You guys head out that way.
Pull off in the Camaro.
Yep, let me go ahead and pull up Olivia.
Hola.
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 As you finally come to in the morning, you're still tired, you're still groggy. It's just, you feel gross.
Yeah.
And standing kind of by the bedside, you see adjusting sides, just staring.
Can you, look somewhere else?
Kumi goes, what?
Fuck, just leave me alone!
Jesus. Cash, are you okay? What's going on?
Sorry, not you.
Are you okay? Were you throwing up last night?
Yeah. I get up and get out of bed.
Cash, are you okay? You can come back to bed, unless you have something to be doing.
No, I'm not going to be able to fall back to sleep.
All right. Do you want to go walk and talk, or you okay?
No, if you need to go to sleep, you should go to sleep. If you go back to sleep, see if you get rest while you can.
All right. Suwon, take Suwon with you. Suwon. And she motions for Suwon to go with you.
Come on, boy.
Suwon kind of growls as you walk past the Josing Saija.
Yeah, good boy.
What are you doing?
I think we're just going to go for a walk.
Okay.
I think I'm going to put the coffee on to, like, percolate.
Brew in the morning and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And go on a walk.
What are you planning on doing for today?
At the rate that I'm going, I'm probably not going to be much use today. After last night, I think I'm just sort of literally exhausted. Much to think about. And I'm basically just going to... I think I'm just going to pal around the house, do like housework and stuff today.
Okay.
See if I can, yeah,
for sure.
Clean up just because everyone's working and I'm the only one who's freelancing. So
yeah,
I'll watch Will if I can today. Yeah, I'll probably watch Will and do some cleaning.
Okay, just a chill day today.
Yeah, just try to like relax and like get stuff done that makes my brain happy.
Okay. Are you trying to heal? Because you can.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Like just like getting into like a
spirit are you? So you have the 1 day heal. How many spirit down are you?
I have one left.
Oh, that means you either take a penalty or a infliction.
Oh fuck!
Once you hit one.
All right, let's take a look.
So penalty and growth point, or infliction and no growth point. But infliction isn't permanent. Penalty is.
I want that growth point. So
I mean, for spirit, penalties include abandoned, which means like you draw the ire of some deity. There's unlucky, which means once per session I can I give you essentially an unluck point. Soul stripped means the first death saving throw you make is with disadvantage. Greedy, you begin to build a horde.
Oh, that was sad. I think I'm going to take unlucky.
Unlucky? Okay. I have to write that down. Ooh.
Because at the rate this boy's going, he's got some bad luck. He's just generally unlucky.
Okay, cool. All right. So you spend the day healing. So if you're taking the penalty, you just go back up to your spirit.
Okay.
So
and I get the growth point, right?
And you do get the growth point.
Okay. Back up to full on spirit, baby.
Yep.
So I don't have to heal up. I don't use my heal today.
No, you don't have to.
So because I took the day off, I get to restore some of my spirit.
Yes. If you want to restore spirit, you can.
How much do I get to restore?
So how many points are you down?
I'm down 5.
From your max. You're down 5 from your max? So you can roll. So you're just spending 1 day. Are you doing anything in particular to help you relax?
I once said that Julie is kind of actually into crossword puzzles, so that's what she's doing.
Okay, I'll give you a +1 for that. So go ahead, and you're down 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
It's going to be a 4.
A 4. Well, your DC with the heal, and you're down 5, so your DC was -5, so you heal 2.
That was funny.
Yes.
Great, fantastic. Now I can have another nightmare safely.
Yes. So you're just spending the day doing crosswords, that kind of deal?
Yeah.
Okay. You're called up by your captain. What did I say his name was? I already forgot.
Tincture.
Tincture. Yes, Captain Tincture. Just checking in. He says, Lieutenant, are you okay? I've noticed that you've been a little bit tired on the job.
I don't know what's happening. I've been getting these really bad nightmares ever since the Shelderon.
You know, you're not the only one. It's maybe something we need to check into. Maybe up the fortifications we have.
Is there like a sleep study or something?
We'll have to develop one. It'll take time. We have researchers on it. If you want to come in for a look, we could take a look and see if there's anything particularly wrong.
I think I should do that. I think I'm out of my depth here.
Okay, if you want to come by later tonight to take a look, we could perhaps see if you're doing okay.
Okay.
All right. Schedule that. Go ahead and bring Tyler in for me.
Okay.
My good
Hello.
sir. That's a John Constantine, this shit.
Yes, you and Jordan pull up to Willa's apartment. It's like this, duplex, triplex apartment house that she lives in. You see this guy pulls up to you, Farrell, pulls up to you and pulls up to you. He meets you as you guys pull up, and
he pulls
walks
up in front of us.
He pulls up
on
in
his
front of
sick
you,
motorcycle.
on his sick Razor scooter, and lets you into Willa's house. He goes, we haven't called Peter or none of that. We just called a local church, to see if they can take care of any of this. But you were on the emergency contact list. See if there's anything you could do, perhaps.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
All right. She's not in a great state, so
is she is she dangerous to others, or is this just more of a precautionary measure?
I mean, she's more of a danger to herself than anything, but we tried to get her, down as good as we could, but she's just...
All right. Well, yeah, I guess that. Yeah, okay.
As you open the door into this room that she's apparently locked in, just
cloak on, hood down.
Okay. A whole bunch of rancid smells just hit you, like urine, fecal matter, blood. It smells terrible, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 1.
You are considered frightened. Oh, you have advantage, don't you, with the cloak? Right? No, it's just possession. Hold on, let me check the cloak. Yes, again, you are frightened against being frightened and possessed.
Oh, so I have advantage.
So you have advantage.
Well, it's a 9.
9?
So.
Okay, you're still considered frightened.
All
the
right.
cloak swells around you, but does not necessarily protect you from just the horrid stench around you.
Got it.
And as you walk in, you see her like shaking and trying to pull out. She's essentially like handcuffed to the top of the bed frame, and her legs are kind of tied down, close together, so that way she can't like move or like kind of break herself out.
Willa?
As you say that, she stops and then slowly turns to look at you.
Could you cut it out with the spooky shit?
Who are you?
A friend.
Your friend, he's mine. This is mine. She is mine. This is mine. This is mine.
Who says that I'm a friend to her?
Make a deception check.
Yeah, that's a deception check. Yeah, that's a 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a friend of the Cold King.
Potentially an ally. I simply need to know what you're doing here first so that I can assist you.
The king set us free. We are free to walk as we wish, no longer stopped by that hideous dragon. Lazarus has set us free.
Lazarus has set you free. Got it. Now, I could find you a better body, if that's what you want.
This is the vessel I have chosen.
Yeah, but I could get you a better one if you leave that one.
Make a deception check. This DC is
Another
gonna be
one?
fucking
Yeah, this is
high.
another. Yeah, this has got to be
This is
an
gonna be a
absurd.
high DC.
2, yeah. No,
No.
He
I
goes,
figured.
this is the one that was given to me. She opened her mind for me to consume.
Okay.
When my brethren come, they will need vessels as well. The gate opens.
I glance over at Jordan, who's standing behind me, and I gotta go. Well, maybe.
Release me so that I may live in this vessel.
See, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
As you say that, Willa begins shrieking and shaking and trying to break whatever restraints.
All right,
She's
that's enough of that. And I cast Dispel Magic. That's all I've got.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic over Willa, and there's a moment of pause, and nothing happens.
Yep. This is where we need a cleric. Jordan, you got any cleric friends? You do have a cleric friend.
I can see if... I assume that... And there's actually a knock at the door outside. And Frill goes, I'll go check on it. Just give me a second. and you hear a familiar voice.
Oh,
And-
no. Don't do this to me. No. No. I know.
It's not Scarlet,
Not
unfortunately.
Scarlet. Okay. Damn. She was a cleric. That's what I was like.
You hear a voice go, "Wait, I believe I am needed here." And Jordan actually perks up and goes, "Taylor? Taylor, is that you?" And walking up the stairs, you see this very tall woman in these bright white robes. And she walks in and goes, "Jordan,
Wow, that's super convenient.
wherever I am meant to be sent, I will arrive." Let's see here. What seems to be the problem?
Without
seems
getting
to be
any
the problem?
closer to Willa, I gesture to Willa,
Okay.
because I am frightened.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is well out of the realm of my expertise. It seems that with the Shelderon's death, you saw that, yeah? Dead
I
dragon.
have been made aware of it. There's also
Yeah,
a...
it seems as though some
stench
sort of gates
in
have
this
been
air.
opened, and the astral sea, the bastion of unborn souls, is in all kinds of a fucked state. This loon over here possessing my friend seems to something about the Cold King releasing him.
The Cold King will make his kingdom well known. He will awaken the depths and
Something
the
about
swift and the
Lazarus.
strength.
Something about Lazarus has released him. I assume Lazarus. Do I know if Lazarus is like an actual person or if that's a story?
Yeah, you know the biblical Lazarus.
Yeah, I assume based on everything that's happened that it's probably the actual biblical Lazarus, although you probably know better than me. Jordan, am I missing anything?
She's being real creepy.
Yeah, she did like the slow look over after screaming when we stepped in. Classic possession stuff.
Right. Well, there is a stench far deeper and greater than the one in this room possessing that body, so I will make sure that she is taken care of.
Do you want us to hang out as backup or step out of the room or...
No need. I was sent here on my mission, and I am here to cleanse this place. And you see her kind of walk up to the bed and kneel down, and all the while Willa's like screaming and shaking, and you see a glow exit from Taylor into Willa, and Willa, like the screaming like reaches like a super high pitch and then gets quieter and quieter and quieter, staying at the high pitch until Willa goes silent, and she is seemingly unconscious, and she goes, "She will need time to rest."
All right. I look over at Phil. That was his name?
Frill.
Frill. All right, Frill. Keep an eye on her. If she wakes up, make sure she gets water. If she wakes up and she's fine, give me a call and let me know.
Yeah, will do. Thank you for coming, at least.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't have known what to do otherwise, so.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't really do anything, quite frankly. But Taylor, I appreciate it.
Of course. Do you do anything else for the day?
I talked to Taylor. I'm like, hey, so something has clearly happened in the astral sea. Is there something that I can do? Is there...
I am unjointed from this conflict. I am just here to alleviate the spirits that needed to be alleviated.
All right. Well, if you can keep going out there, if Willa told me that there was a lot of people were having these dreams, and a lot of people are not as prepared as I am for them, and other magical practitioners could be getting
gives you a
possessed all over the city.
She goes,
If you
That
want to
is
try and keep
understandable.
those in check, I don't know. Jordan and I know Cash knows something about this. He's back in the city investigating it. Maybe Jordan and I could meet up with him and try and do something about
Understandable.
this.
there is a dark stench that permeates this entire city. Whatever you are going to do, I would urge you to do it post-haste.
That's the plan.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna call Cash now that I have now that this is done.
Oh, shit. All right. Cash, your phone's going off.
Yo, halfway down the block. All right. Hello.
Trying a new voice or something?
No, I'm talking to the dog.
Look, you hear about these possessions?
What possessions?
Ah, shit. Yeah, it seems as though, as a Shalderon's death, someone known as the Cold King / Lazarus has set a bunch of souls free
No,
and are possessing people around the city. Taylor's in town and helped me unpossess a person. She's off to help unpossess other
Where are you
people.
going next?
Well, I called you because I figured you might know something about it, and you clearly do, so my hunch was correct.
I'm so angry.
Dash, you there?
I'm so mad.
Jordan and I are here. We're ready to roll wherever you need us at your word. This shit sounds bad.
Fuck. Meet me at the Meet me at the crater site. Meet at our secret lair. IHOP. No.
Go ahead.
Meet me at the crater site.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Jesse,
Hello.
you eventually collect yourself. What do you tell Amber?
I'm going in for a little bit.
All right, are you okay? You seem like a little tired before.
I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna make sure.
Okay. If you need anything, just let me know. I mean, I still have my capable magic says what I have, so if you need a heal or anything,
We'll see.
Okay. Just call me when you're on your way back, okay?
Yep.
All right. You're going into the PETA office. As you do, there are actually a couple people in the clinic portion. All of them kind of have the same gaunt look you have, bags under the eyes, just kind of tired. And one by one they are seen, and they come out still bags under their eyes, tired, but they seem to be at least somewhat more invigorated as they come out. So whatever's going on in there seems to be working. But you go in.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go in, the doctor that actually first examined you, Dr.
Astroff.
Yes, Venetia Astroff says, "Oh, well, hello again. It was nice to see you before, and it will be a pleasure to see you now. We're just going to work through a few things. I think there has been some sort of contamination due to the being close to the site of Eshalderon. We still do not know the exact extent of the contaminative powers of this thing. So if you wouldn't mind, just follow my finger here." And she kind of leads your fingers, and you look one way, and then you look another, you look up, you look down. She says, "Okay, very good, okay. It would seem as though you just have some sort of... Have you been feeling tired?
Yeah.
Been feeling sluggish?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. We've been seeing a lot of people for this, so I think it's very doable, what we need to do." She walks over to this cabinet that is in her medical office, and inside you see a whole bunch of different scrolls. And she reaches over and plucks one over, and she says, "You will feel it might be a little bit unpleasant tingling in your mind and your back, but if you wouldn't mind, just be calm, and we will get this over with you very quickly, okay?"
Oh, okay.
She opens the scroll and begins reading out, and you see her pick up this little powder dust and kind of sprinkle it in the air as she continues reading. And you feel like this unpleasant, warm, tingly sensation in the back of your mind, and it kind of burns a little bit, but eventually that burning kind of turns into a warmth, and it calms you down, and you feel like that weariness you've had for a while wear off just a little bit, and you're no longer defeated.
Thank you.
She goes, "Not a problem. Everyone we've sent is being sent back to the spot to see if there's any ways we can add to the study that we're doing. Would you be interested in also revisiting the location? Just to see if you have any reactions. We will have plenty of medical people on hand in case you have another reaction."
Sure.
Okay, perfect. If you wouldn't mind, just gather up all your things, and we will send you over to the study.
Okay.
Okay. You gather up all of your stuff, and you begin to head to the site. Go ahead and bring Olivia and Tyler back in for me.
Hey, man, you might be hitting maximum burrito capacity here.
What? What does that even mean?
I don't want a messy burrito. No one wants a messy burrito.
Is that a
Warming
Bill
up that cheese.
As if I wanted it fit.
Oh my god! All right.
So catchy.
Cash, you start making your way to the crater center.
Me and the
You
dog
get-
in the car. Boom.
Yep. You get to the edges of where you need to start going through checkpoints.
License, baby.
Okay.
Well, you know I don't have one of those, and I can't
Fuck.
cast.
Wait, are you...
Or does he? Maybe he doesn't think about it.
No, he would be like, wait, fuck. I guess I'm waiting for Wes then at the first checkpoint.
Are you waiting at the checkpoint?
Yeah, at the checkpoint.
Okay. Wes, you pull up to the location that Cash told you to go, and there is like several lines of military checkpoints. PETA specifically. Checkpoints.
Right.
And I am going to hop in. I'm going to park my car and hop into Wes's car. And
Hey, Cash, look, PETA doesn't exactly, PETA doesn't hate me right now, but we aren't exactly on speaking terms.
Do you want to help people or not? That's what this is where we're at. Do you want to end these possessions or not? Whatever this cold king, whatever.
All right.
He's with me, and I show my license.
Okay, unfortunately only licensed professionals in here. Do you have a license, sir?
He's a specialist.
I'm a normie.
He's a specialist. He's with me.
Unfortunately it's only...
I'll get clearance with the heads at the front.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Shit, I should have polymorphed into another dog. You set up in a
could've
dog.
done that.
God damn it!
18.
18?
Yeah.
He goes, unfortunately, I can't do that. We have rules here. You have to be specifically a licensed professional.
All right. It's
Can I... One sec, and I call Julie.
Jesse, you are on the way, and your phone begins to ring. Julia.
Hello?
Hey, I need clearance for Wes.
I'm sorry, I can't give you that.
What do you mean you can't give him clearance?
No, I can't.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
something is going on with... You know what, that white thing that I was telling you that I saw the other day?
Yeah.
It's apparently... It's bad news, and I need Wes there to help me assess the situation. And I need clearance for him.
I can't get you that. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? You're a captain, aren't you? You run a team. You can give him clearance. You can or you won't.
I don't know. I cannot give anybody clearance.
Then find somebody who can.
I've been told in the past I can't. Wes is not allowed.
Julie, I don't know what's going on between you two or what's going on between him and the higher ups, but if this is going to work out, we need him.
I know, but he can't. He just can't.
Julie, talk to somebody.
Cash.
And what?
Cash, is that Julie?
What? Yes.
Put her on the phone. Give me the phone.
Fine. And I hand the phone over to Wes.
Oh, shit. God damn it, Karen.
Okay, sorry.
What was that?
He can't use phones. Remember?
You haven't gotten a magical phone?
A magical
Magical
no.
resistant phone. Yeah, PETA's been working on technology that can resist most magic.
Listen, I'm working off of someone's used iPhone 5S, okay? I used to have a fucking Razor before this.
Okay.
None of us are tech savvy. We need Nelson so bad.
It's not that I'm not tech savvy. I'm being financially responsible. You can't contact anybody to give him temporary clearance to the site.
I can't.
All right, fine. And I hang up.
Cash is fine. Cash, get back in your car. Jordan, go home.
No, Jordan's there.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Jordan, Jordan,
sure?
Jordan, take the Camaro and go home. I'm
Are
going
you
to.
sure you don't
Cash,
need like backup?
Can you polymorph?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and let's just follow his car as birds. What the fuck are we doing here? We're magic.
Park your car.
I don't know about that. They have a lot of stuff around here.
Like what?
Oh my god! Just turn. I don't know. Turn into mice in my back seat. Just something.
Do you think that would be bad, Jordan?
Listen, it's up to you.
Look, Cash, I'm kind of on the razor's edge with Peter right now. I can't afford to.
Then why did you call me? Because this is where it's coming from. And if we can't get something at the source, we're not going to get anything. Solving one possession at a time isn't going to solve anything. We need to get to the root of it now before it gets worse.
All right, here's how we do this. Jordan, we're gonna go get in the Camaro. We're gonna pull away. We're gonna drive out of sight. We're gonna park it somewhere because we can't just like turn into mice and roll back up and be like, oh, what's going on? We can't just. We have to pretend that the two of us left. Got it? And then what's gonna happen? And then we're gonna fly back, and we're gonna look like Swan in his back seat. Although those dogs weren't there before, which doesn't make sense. We're gonna follow him as birds, and that's fine.
All right, man. Let's try it. All right. You pull away, like, begrudgingly. Make a deception check for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, of just, like, pulling the car away and leaving? Like, we were going to pull it, like, multiple blocks away.
I'm assuming, like, you're giving a begrudging look as you are
sure.
turned away.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. Simple. Pull away. As you pull up to the gate, now he says, I'm real sorry about that, but, we're not allowed to have anybody else, it's only Hunters and Peter. It's a very
it's fine, I know.
We've heard of like some kind of poisoning or radiation, something coming off of it. A lot of people are coming in sick, and we've had to have a lot of people check into the mental health clinic. It's been a whole deal, so I'm real sorry about this.
How long has that been happening?
Few days, two days probably about.
Okay, can I go through?
Yes, go right ahead. You'll have to hit the next checkpoint up ahead, but
yeah.
Okay. You eventually work your way through
rest
west.
of the checkpoint.
Yeah. I'm crisscrossing. I'm not just like Assassin's Creed following as a hawk type, Yeah, like I'm crisscrossing.
You're doing the birdie bird thing. As you get past the first one, essentially they're essentially like rings around this thing. And it's about 20 blocks of suburbia just cut off in certain rings on this field. You get past the first one, no problem. You jump to a tree in a house, and you begin crisscrossing around. As you cross the second one, make a stealth check for me.
As a bird,
so you have +1.
19.
Okay. You and Jordan both cross over, and you see, as you fly above, you see like essentially what is like one of those old-fashioned like cable dishes pointing up to the sky and around. You manage to dodge out of the way of like the cone of this thing that it would be, and you continue into the third checkpoint, and I need you to make one more stealth check for me.
Come on, baby. Papa wants a new pair of shoes. It's an 11.
11?
I'm going to use a wild magic reroll.
Okay.
16.
As you and Jordan fly by this third layer of barricades, you are flying over this set of people. They're on these computers in these tent encampments, but it's like the open tent, so like you can see down. And you see one of them, they're typing away at this computer, and then they have headphones on and they listen for a second and just kind of look around.
Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp.
Looking around. You continue flying past them, but they just kind of...
I'm like a local bird. I'm like...
Yeah. They're just looking around, like seeing... Like,
Robin is always a safe
They go back to their computer, beginning to type away. They print out this like slip, and that's all you see as you continue into this last
Some
layer.
sort of disturbance, but not necessarily an urgent disturbance. Got it.
Yeah. As you get into the final ring of security, Cash, you pull off to the side where you can no longer be... Where are you going, Wes? Or how are you,
I'm still following Cash. How many people are around? I guess is the question.
In this third layer of security and in the actual around the crater, there's about 5, 6, 7 dozen.
So like a fair amount of people just wandering around. Like not like packed, but like there's people wandering around.
There are a lot of people wandering around taking readings. You see people like doing stuff. You see a lot of stuff going on.
Then I perch in a tree nearby.
Okay, you're just watching?
Yeah, I'm not going to hop out of my form
Okay.
until Cash does something.
Cash, you eventually make it to the localized area.
What's the stink like?
Hey, O'Neill, tell us about that stink. What's that dragon stink?
Is that dead dragon stink?
The smell of the dragon.
That's a t-shirt. What's that stink like?
What's that stink like? Okay, yeah. It's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. No, it's it's beginning to smell a lot like brimstone and
gross.
Sulfur.
like sulfur. A lot of that going on.
Great. Okay, noted. Tweet. I'm going to the crater.
Okay. You walk down. There's a now actually carved set of stairs that lead down into the crater. You see about a dozen more people actually inside the crater, still taking samples of Shalderon. You see parts of him have been like cut off and dissected. And
Gross. I make like a pointed gesture to just like look straight up at whatever this orb thing is. Just look straight
make an
up
investigation check.
at it. Yeah. I'm not looking at it to look at it, but like looking at it to be like,
But you are
hey,
looking
what's
at it,
that?
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Nice, 14.
14. At this point, you can tell. When you first looked at it, it was about the size of your index finger rolled up.
Okay.
Now it's about the size of both of your hands put together.
Fuck.
And it has, you see a lot more wisps coming off of it a lot more frequently now.
Well, I'm in bird form.
You don't see anything.
Oh.
Cash is looking up, and is just looking up.
Oh. Interesting.
I give like a look around to like trees and things because I don't think I know. Like they
Make a
said
perception
birds,
check.
but I'm not sure. To be like, oh, how curious. Perception. 13.
13?
Yeah.
You don't see Wes anywhere.
Okay. There's nothing I can do. I am going to climb
Actually,
out of the...
as you are also down there, Cash, you see a hooded figure just kind of observing.
Observing me or observing this?
No,
the
observing
overall?
the what is going on.
Do I recognize said hood, if not hooded figure?
Make a... You wouldn't necessarily know, but make a history check.
19.
19. It's a fairly ornate hood, kind of metal trim, either like a gold or something along those lines. Trim around the hood is a deep sapphire blue, with kind of gold trims on the sides. Gold or some kind of metallic-y trim.
You didn't tell me what we were going to do, so I'm just following you. Like,
I think I just need to take a look at something. Fuck. You know Cash has never been the planner.
yeah, I know. That's what makes me nervous. You just appealed to my good side.
He's such a charmer. Yeah, so I get out of the crater, step out of the crater.
You walk out?
Yep, and I...
Wes, where have you been doing? Have you been like following behind Cash?
I think when he stepped into the crater, he did like one swoop over, but otherwise stayed in like a nearby tree.
Make a perception check. As bird.
17. Bird power.
Oh
Bird
my god.
power.
What a powerful bird. You notice a couple of things. You notice like parts of a shell. You see the dragon corpse up close this time. This is the first time you've actually been close to it. You see it's made a massive crater. You see there has been essentially like a laboratory set up down in the base of this giant crater, and you also notice like everybody in that crater is working except for this one person in this blue robe.
Do I recognize the blue robe?
Make a history check as your bird.
It's got to be a -5, right?
It's a -4. Yeah.
2.
Your bird brain can't. It's blue. Maybe blueberries. What you're thinking?
Yummy, delicious. I love blueberries. Oh, there's Cash. I'm gonna go sit in a branch.
Okay. You go and sit in a branch as you fly above this dome. You see a couple more people like
Too sweet.
like lift up their headphones and look at their paperwork and stuff as you fly over.
That's not good. Cash, do something. I can't. I don't want to metagame.
Specifically when Wes flew over.
What happened? I missed it. I was deep in thought.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
You
I
don't
guess I
notice
just missed
anything
it
because
then.
you were leaving anyway.
Yep.
Just Wes.
I'm gonna flag someone down and ask about these the admissions to hospitals nearby.
Who are you asking?
Just
PETA
like
or Hunter?
PETA.
PETA?
Yeah.
You walk up to this one woman, kind of broad-shouldered. She looks to be some sort of like captain or leading force in the area. And she goes, yeah, we've had a couple of actual PETA personnel and a few others in the area. A lot of people in Chicago actually are having these weird, they feel tired. We're trying to figure out what kind of radiation could be coming off of this thing, because that's the only thing we could think of. I personally haven't been feeling sick or anything, and I've been here almost every day. But a lot of people just aren't feeling great, and we're not sure why, but we assume it's some sort of radiation-based thing.
Don't you think that you should get people away from?
Every actual radiation spectrum we've tried to pick up on has shown nothing. Zilch.
But
So we're looking into the more magical
it is
area.
Yeah, who do you have working on that?
She leans in close and she says, between you and me, even though I know, like, we have all this magic-y bullshit, a lot of it seems like a bunch of malarkey to me. I don't understand what they're doing.
You realize it's a dragon, right?
Yeah,
Like-
sure, there's, like, other monsters and stuff, but this magic stuff, it just doesn't make sense. It's too flexible. There's not enough property to it, you know?
I hate this so much.
Okay, well, I would, this is just my professional opinion, I would start calling personnel back just because it is a dragon. It is magical. I would send in more hunters and pull back PETA personnel.
Well,
But that's
in
just
my
me.
professional opinion, I've been assigned here. So, unfortunately, we will continue our investigation here alongside you hunter folk.
In my professional opinion, you can fuck off.
Essentially what she's saying.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck with that. Hope you feel better soon. And
I'm feeling right as rain.
It's because she's not magical. It's only magic people being affected. Maybe it's the possessions. Maybe the...
I don't know, maybe possessions can possess people who are fucking frigid, like a stone cold bitch.
It's the best type of
What are you
person. That's
doing?
the most accurate person O'Neill plays.
Okay.
Yeah, Cash, why'd you drag me out here and risk the whole PETA situation?
Okay. I don't know. I thought you could see something as a bird.
I don't see anything as a bird that you don't see.
It's getting
You're
Wes.
weird.
It's been about 45 minutes.
Well, as soon as I think I'm at like the minimum time to get back, like I don't want to risk it. I just leave.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to ask her, but whatever. I'll flag someone else down and just ask what facilities people are being sent to.
Oh, you flagged down someone else from PETA?
Yeah.
You flagged down like another person just doing this Asian woman, and she goes, yeah, actually, we have like a mental / spiritual facility at PETA, kind of for examinations and that kind of deal. So a lot of people are being sent there, just our personnel at the very least. Are you doing okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, no, I'm doing fine. I just wanted to, make sure everyone was good. Maybe, send a couple cards, that sort
our
of thing.
lieutenant actually called out for the day. She wasn't feeling great, so she probably checked in as well.
Julie Davenport?
Oh, you know Lieutenant Davenport.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to work together. Okay. All right, thanks.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
Nice to meet you.
dip.
Okay.
Cool. Glad I did that, and I fly out and like
Make
I'm
a stealth
just
check.
leave. At a certain point, I'm like, God damn it, Cash.
Make a stealth check for B, baby.
It's a 19.
Okay.
Bird power.
You fly past the first one. Make another stealth check as you fly out the second one.
15.
15. Okay. Easy
My
enough.
rolls are
You managed
pretty
to,
good today, except for the couple ones.
Yeah. You managed to fly out of the area and settle into the brush on the outside of the
I go back to my
enclosement.
car where we parked the car.
Okay. You do?
Yeah, Cash heads back. I think that's all the information that he needs right now.
Okay. Actually, before Cash heads back, Wes, you see Julie pull up.
To my car?
Not to your car. Not
Pull
yet.
up where? I mean, I've morphed back to person now that I'm outside.
Essentially, there's a limit on where you can drive in. So she's driving up to the area.
I'm a person again, right?
Are you?
The hour's up.
Well, I'm out of it. That was an hour, right? So
okay. Then give me a second. I'm gonna pull Julie in. All right, Jesse.
Yeah.
You are driving up to the encampment where this, a Shalderon body is, and go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. As you pull up to it's an unnatural 20. As you pull up to the encampment, you see a little bird fly by, and then as you glance over to where the bird is, you're just looking out as you are entering the area, and you follow the bird, and as the bird crosses behind this car, you see Wes walking to his car. What do you do?
I am not going to call out to him.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I'm not here as part of the investigation right now. I'm here as part of, the nightmare thing.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And I honestly want to get that checked out, so that is what I'm going to do.
Okay. As you are pulling up to the encampment and you go through the first checkpoint of security, your phone begins to go off.
Hello?
Julie?
Yeah?
Julie, you called out sick today?
I did, and
Good, stay home.
Why?
There is something coming out of Eshalderon's... It's either his energy or spirit or whatever it is making people sick. In some case, apparently it's causing possessions, but I don't know much more than that, but I know you need to stay away from that body. For as long as you can, until we get it figured out.
That's a bit awkward because I'm already here.
Son of a bitch. Julie.
I'm part of the people that have been ill.
How many people on your team have been ill, and how close were they to the body?
I don't know of any of my other team members.
Turn around and go home.
We need to get Tyler back, but all of you make perception checks.
Dirty 20.
17.
17.
Okay. All of you feel like a queasiness come over you, and it's like a cold queasiness that some of you have felt before, some of you haven't. But it's just like an uneasiness, just like fills the area for a moment. Cash, as you are on the phone with Julie, you feel like pressure push onto you. And it's coming from behind you, and what's behind you is a Shalderon's body. And you like glance over, and that circle is starting to grow.
Like,
am
I watching it grow?
It's not like growing exponentially, but it's growing steadily now.
Shit.
And it's expanding.
While I'm on the phone with Julie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm freaking the fuck out. Julie, you need to turn around. Get out of here now. I'm on my way out now.
Shouldn't I warn the other PETA members?
I tried. They're not listening. Do what you can remotely. Don't go close.
Okay, but what about Wes?
What do you mean, what about Wes?
He's within the perimeter.
He's on his way out as well.
Okay.
He's meeting with me. I'm going to call Hunter's people to get them out of there. You need to call PETA people to get them out of there. Just do not go any closer than where you already are.
Okay.
Cash, you hear a bunch of yelps come from behind you as a bunch of people who are like listening with those headphones and whatnot tear them off and begin looking around and like trying to see what's going on. What are you doing?
I'm getting out of the car. I leave the phone. I just drop the phone. I don't even hang up. I just run.
Okay.
And just start
You're
running.
Just
running out towards the people. Get away! Get out!
You all hear a loud moaning sound like a ooh, as you hear this like loud groaning, moaning sound coming from inside of this encampment. Cash, you're running out. Wes and Julie, what are you guys doing?
I'm like taking steps back to see if I can find the, like, pinpoint the distance where I can be without get out of its range.
I can't see anything, right? I just hear it.
You just hear it. You both just hear it. You don't see anything yet.
Okay. I want to climb on a building. Is there like a tall building nearby where I can go into an alley and nimbus to the top of the building?
You're in the suburbs right now.
Yeah. There's no Walmart. Sorry. Got it.
Not
Sorry,
anywhere near
Walmart.
here. You're in a residential neighborhood.
Yeah, okay. Shit. Okay.
There's Walmart. There's Targets.
God damn it, I just went in there.
Cash. As you glance back to hear this loud moaning sound, that orb is essentially filled the entire dome. At this point, you see people running out of like the area, and every once in a while, one of them will like trip and fall, and then start shaking on the ground. And that orb is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and is almost the size of this entire dome area.
At this point, I'm running in and like pulling people up who are falling. Like, just pulling them up and just passing them off to the next person to get further away.
Yeah, people are evacuating, and some people are helping others. As you run up to one of these people who's like on the ground, kind of shaking and falling, they look up at you with like a snapped neck and go,
It is time for the revolution. The kingdom expands.
and then they bite you, and
Rude.
you take -1 body.
Rude!
Wait, she
Call
could.
Cash.
And what are you
Cash.
doing? Cash dropped his phone. So Cash, you do
I
not.
dropped my phone. I
You
didn't
said-
have my phone on me.
Well, beans. Do I
and
see
Wes, you
Julie?
don't have a cell phone anyway. Julie, what are you doing?
I told you I'm backing up until I can find where, like, the safe distance would be.
Okay, you don't see anything like coming for you right now. You just hear this moaning sensation, this moaning, groaning sound.
Okay, then I'm hurting. I'm like waving people away too, and I'm trying to call. Would I have the phone number of the person I was being sent to out here, or the pager or something?
Yes, yeah. You would definitely like be able to contact them.
I'm calling them then.
Okay, as you are ushering people and on the phone, Wes, make a perception check for me.
10.
10. You just see a lot of people running out at this point. Julie, your phone call does not go through.
In the confusion, I'm going to start making my way toward, like, pushing through the crowd.
Okay, you do so. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Ooh, I rolled a 19 and a 1, so 22.
22. Yeah, you manage to slide through people as other people are running out, and you see, like, as you get closer to this area, you see, like, a circle of people who have fallen and are crawling their way or, like, shaking on the ground, like, ever so expanding, and make another perception check for me.
16.
16. You see Cash tussling with this one person who's on the ground. Cash, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to get the person off of me to stop biting me.
Okay.
Or was it-
What are you doing to get them off of you? Are you, like, trying to just get away from them, or are you, like, hitting them off of you? What are you doing?
I'm trying to pry their jaw off of my arm.
Okay,
my
make
other
an
hand.
acrobatics check.
You gotta get a rubber spoon,
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one
like
you
a
get.
snake.
Ooh, thank God. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yeah, you manage to, like, pry their mouth open and kind of shove them back as you run away, back away from them. That circle is expanding, and you're seeing, like, wisps just flying off of it at crazy speed.
No. I'm just trying to help as many people get out of there as possible.
Okay. Wes, what are you doing?
I run up to Cash. Cash, what the fuck?
Whatever that is that I saw, it's getting bigger, it's getting more powerful. Something is going to break bad.
I didn't see anything.
Now.
You had me fly in here and then nothing's happening. Now more people are getting possessed.
As you say that, you guys hear a crackling sound.
We do the slow head
And
turn.
you see the glass and plastic dome of this thing begin to push out and crackle out as you see a hand beginning to push out. But this hand is a little bit strange because it's completely white. and kind of round and porous. And Julie, now as you hear that crackling sound, you turn and you also see this hand beginning to push out. And as it does, another hand pushes out. And as it does, you see this fluffy, porous face begin to push itself out. And standing above you all, 40, 50, 60 feet, you see a giant marshmallow man. Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for Dice Magnet. They're all coming to me. Oh, look at all your die. They're rolling. See where they're rolling? All to me. So just use those to triangulate where I am, and you come to me. I don't know what's going on. Thanks so much for listening to this episode. You might be wondering how I got here. My obligatory apologies for not putting out an episode last week. I meant to, but then we ran into technical difficulties, as you can tell with Tyler's audio. The audio was corrupted, and so I had to use the Zoom backup, and that takes about 3 times as long to edit. So apologies. I will do a makeup episode sometime this month. Well, not this month, probably sometime in April, and then we will be getting back to weekly episodes starting May 1st. So come May, we'll get back to weekly episodes, hopefully, and everything should be set there. But yeah, thanks so much for listening to this episode. If you like what we do and you like how we do it, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW. Get your name in the show. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/YMBW podcast. We also have a whole bunch of social media you can follow us at, where we tweet about funny things, usually related to the show, but sometimes just about Dungeons and Dragons in general. We have Twitter at YMBW Podcast, Instagram at YMBW Podcast, TikTok at, you would never believe this, but at YMBW Podcast. Yeah, and if you rate us 5 stars on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, we'll use your name in the show as a character, so go ahead and do that. And yeah, with that all out of the way, I'll let you get back into this crazy episode of madness and great.
We're gonna need some graham crackers.
You didn't tell us that these ghosts were Ghostbuster boys.
I've only seen that movie once.
What do you want?
I assume you want.
Do you see it now? Do you see it now?
Have you said? You didn't say Stay Puft Marshmallow.
It wasn't a Marshmallow Man when I saw it the first time. It wasn't a Marshmallow Man. It was a
Then what is it?
I don't know. Look at it now. I don't know.
Julie, what are you doing while these two are freaking out? You see,
I hang up the phone call.
PETA people turning to shoot. Okay.
And I take a photo of it with my phone. And I text the photo to Amber with question mark, help, question mark.
Gonna be late for dinner.
Not
okay. The text goes through. It will probably be a moment before a response is given, but
let's call dispatch at PETA.
Okay. You ring up dispatch and they just go,
Lieutenant Davenport, what the hell is going on down there?
Have you ever seen the movie Ghoul Busters?
I don't know what you're talking about. What is going on?
There's a giant marshmallow creature that came out of the dragon's dead body and is now rampaging in suburban Chicago.
That's a fucking sentence, huh?
With our slow head turns.
He goes, we're sending backups. Just try to contain it.
And you hear a click.
Okay.
What are you doing?
How far away am I?
You're about 300 yards.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, let's try the sniper rifle out.
Okay, cool.
Just has it in her
Take your
car.
shots. Oh, yeah.
Especially when coming to this. Okay, 16?
I mean, it hits.
Oh my god, I need a D12 now? What is this?
You don't roll damage. You just do a certain amount of
oh, well, I hit
harm
then.
To this creature. Yes, you hit. Keep on rolling your hits, and I will describe what happens.
Okay, that is a 16.
Hits.
And that's an unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, all 3 hit, and as you like fire off into this thing, you see like little whiffs of like white stuff kind of fly off of it.
For the record, I used a bonus action to reload. There you go.
Yeah, I figured. And you just see like whiffs of white thing, and you hear more gunshots happening now below you. Cash and Wes, what are you guys doing?
Does it look like they have it handled?
Are you asking yourself this honestly?
How honestly are you asking this?
I'm asking this in the sense that if I start throwing magic around, maybe I'll get arrested. Much like the actual Ghostbusters, who were not supposed to be doing what they were doing.
I will say this. It is from just where it is standing in the crater, it's about 200 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's just being shot at, and it doesn't seem like it's being effective.
There's no magic being thrown at it?
Oh, there's plenty of magic being thrown at it, just not doing a lot. You see fire and et cetera, being thrown at it, but whatever these guys are doing, it's not doing a whole bunch at them already.
Well...
And as it finally pulls itself out of the wherever it's come from, you see like this gaping hole into complete darkness. And as it pulls itself out, the hole closes behind it.
Okay. Well, now that I see it crawled out of a gaping black hole.
Yeah. Standing in the 60 feet hole, it is 200 feet tall.
Is there still a dead dragon in there?
Is
the
it
body
standing
still there?
in the dragon?
You can't see. It's whatever. It's standing of the dragon.
I just look at Cash and Jordan and go, God damn it, Nimbus! And I climb on Nimbus and I fly up in front of it.
Constitution check.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. Cash, what are you doing?
Oh well, I was.
You see Suwon, while you fly up too.
That's mine. Yeah. I guess it would take a dash to climb up to head height.
Yeah. What are you doing? Suwon is barking and running in circles and growling at this thing.
There's also evil monster men running around. Yes, possessed people running around biting people.
Yeah, you see a whole bunch of like possessed. I mean, they're mostly just shaking on the floor.
Did I get ectoblasted? Like when I got bitten? Do I got ectoplasm all up in my arm?
No.
Oh, okay. Did I?
You got bitten with human.
Just regular plasma.
I wasn't sure if I just got a little bit of a Slimer action going on. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the edge of the crater. Just start fucking gunning it.
Okay. You get to the edge of the crater. What are you doing?
I want to see where A, is White Ball still there? B, is Dragon still there?
Make a perception check.
I swear to God, my dice just bounced up onto my other dice. It
oh shit!
Popped, but it like they stacked. 16.
16. You don't see the white bowl necessarily. You do see that Shalderon's corpse is now crushed underneath the foot of this thing.
Icky. Don't like it. I'm getting vibes that this wasn't just a Shalderon's thing. Whatever killed him put this here.
All three of you make history checks for me.
I don't know. I'm one very small karate man.
19.
18.
19.
4.
18. 4. Cash hasn't really seen Ghostbusters. This is an Outlander. If you couldn't tell, you definitely can now.
Gee,
this
thanks. I'm so glad I rolled for that.
I couldn't have guessed.
Just letting you know.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for them to finish because or can I jump in?
Yeah, it would take you a while to get up there. Julie, what are you doing? Are you still just firing at this thing?
Has Amber responded yet?
Not this
WTF?
Round.
Question mark? Question mark?
Where are you?
Can I call her?
Okay. Yeah, that'll be your turn to do so. But it rings for a while, and she goes,
Julie, what is going on?
Can I get some help out here?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Great. See you in a bit.
Hangs up. Wes, you get to the top of this thing's face.
That was my
It's
turn.
kind of just looking around at the moment, taking in its surroundings before it does anything.
You shall not pass! And I cast Disintegrate heightened, so disadvantage on that dex save.
You begin carving out a huge chunk into this giant, fluffy guy, and you see a huge divot happens in the front of the chest, kind of caving in the chest down to the stomach, essentially taking out. How big does Disintegrate? How much space does Disintegrate take out?
What do you mean, how much space? It's a 40 damage plus 10d6?
No, there's an area. There's an area. It does. Okay, it disintegrates a 10-foot by 10-foot cube portion of it.
Okay, got it. I forgot that there's the huge
He just misses
qualifier.
a single cube inside of his marshmallow body.
Yeah, so it's not a cube necessarily, but you see like a huge 10-foot divot kind of
So that's
carved
like
out of
nothing.
it. And it
On this thing, though, it's
on this
250
thing, I mean,
feet tall.
You see like webs of the disintegrate kind of spread throughout it too, kind of making cracks on this thing. You heard it pretty good, but it's still up and kicking, and it turns and looks at you now, knowing where the source is, and a giant fist comes to you. I need you to make
As
a
it's about to
dexterity
hit me, I just go, oh, beans. 17.
17. Unfortunately, that doesn't do it. You try to
tasty.
duck Nimbus down, but the fist is just so much bigger than you are, and as it impacts you, you and Nimbus both go flying off and spinning in the air.
You guys just watch
what do you
Wes
do?
deliver his most powerful spell, annihilate this dude, and then him go, ow, and then fly swat him.
Pretty much, that's what happens.
That's the scenario. I love that.
You take -2 body just from this hit.
Oh my god, I'm in bad shape.
And
Okay.
how are you not gonna fall 200 feet to possibly your doom?
Yeah, and Nimbus is not around.
Nimbus is around. You can try to call Nimbus to you, but it's going to be a save to try to actually stick into Nimbus for this.
All right.
Boom.
Bird. Another polymorph.
Okay, roll 2d10.
Potted plant.
3,
If you
5.
get a potted plant, this will be real bad. 35. Oh,
What if we just-
boy, roll
what
a
if-
d10 for me, baby. We haven't had this in a minute.
No!
We haven't had this in a minute.
Cast
Let's
Fireball
go.
on self.
Let's go. Nope. Roll a d10, baby.
4.
4. Okay. You feel age beginning to pour back
Okay, this
into
is the
you.
least fun version. This is the least fun version of what could have happened. Now I'm
Like,
the
you-
same age as when I started the
Wrinkles
campaign.
return- Actually, you're a bit older.
If I had rolled a 9, I would have.
Wait. You rolled a 36 before and got older?
Oh no, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, wait, I forgot. You are younger still. You went from
I went from
25
25 to 20. No, I went from 25 to 22.
22.
Oh, so
now
you
I'm
are
26.
older than you started.
But also, it's a year, so
Later.
technically, I am 26.
Happy birthday!
yeah.
I'm like 27.
You just feel like your wrinkles come back onto you.
Your
You're
back
like,
hurts
"God
a little
dang
bit
it."
more.
And you
Crunchy.
turn into a bird, and
But an older bird.
you begin flying away.
But an older bird.
But an older bird.
Man, if I had rolled like a 7, I would have been like 16. That would have been hilarious.
Oh no, there's no
That would have been very funny. Okay.
Did my voice heal? No, right?
No.
It's just like pure age doesn't fix anything.
No.
If anything, it gets worse.
Cash, what are you doing? You're at the edge of this thing, and this thing just swatted Wes out of the sky.
I am going to sort of settle in, dig my feet sort of into the dirt, and take the stance of the dragon.
Okay.
And that is my action.
Okay. You are now in the stance of the dragon. Go ahead and just roll a d6 for me.
Oh, that is a 5.
A 5. Okay. doesn't seem to notice you on the edge of this thing, but it begins to step out, and now it's actually above the crater now, and you see like the squashed corpse of a Shalderon, where essentially a marshmallow-shaped footprint has stepped onto him, and it begins stepping out and walking into the city. Slowly, but it's starting to walk. Julie, what are you doing?
How many PETA members are, like, in there right now?
Where you didn't run into the area, right? So you're seeing just people running out. Again, this is 3 layers of security, so you're not seeing anything. Like, there's walls and barricades in between it. You were just able to see it because it's so tall.
Okay, let's start going in.
Okay, you begin running into these things, and you see various PETA members running out and in. You see just chaos, essentially. Do you have your PETA communicator on you?
I do.
Okay. It's going off just with like different commands. It's scattered right now. No one knows exactly what's going on. People are still firing on this thing. You see it reach down and like swat at the ground, and you see like 4 or 5 people just go flying in the air. You're running towards it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You begin running towards it, kind of following in its wake. Let's go to Wes. What are you doing?
I'm a bird. So I'm going to swoop around and try and find Cash and Julie.
Okay, make a perception check as the bird. So just +1.
17.
17. As you fly...
Does Wes know Julie's here? I don't think he does.
Well, I'm trying to find Cash.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you wouldn't have seen Julie anyway. You do swoop around and you see Cash kind of standing at the edge of this crater as this thing walks by him.
Yeah, I fly down to Cash, and can I take like one last look to see if there's anything else of note other than this giant guy, like from while I'm flying around in the sky? You know what I mean?
From your perception check, you just see a lot of those wispy things flying about. And actually, Cash, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
10.
10?
10.
You make a dexterity saving throw for me, too. You see this
and
wispy
I forgot
white
that
thing.
I have evasion, so...
Okay. Well, this won't necessarily help because it's not an area effect.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 7 plus... Not enough.
Yeah, it
Dex
doesn't sound like it
saving
would be.
throw. Oh, maybe. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You see this wispy white light essentially coming to you from wherever these things are just kind of flying around now, and you try to dodge out of the way, but you can't, and it sinks into you, and you feel yourself being corrupted and taken over. So you take -2 spirit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And Wes, you said you land next to Cash?
Yeah.
Okay. Cash, you now see this monster land next to you. What do you do?
This what?
This monster just lands right next to you. What do you do?
Time to murder.
This is the action I was gonna take.
Yep.
And I guess if it's like, this is an immediate threat, I'm gonna use one of my Dragon Stance features. And I cast Fireball at 5th level.
Oh. Wes, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy. Ooh, 26.
Okay, you
Pass,
take half
but you still
damage, so
take
you
half
take,
damage.
instead of 6 body... No, sorry, instead of 5 body, you take 2 body.
Oh, and I have to take another affliction.
Sick.
Sorry, pal.
God damn it, Olivia.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Olivia, what the fuck? Now I can't speak. In an audio medium. The fires ruin my lungs and I can't speak anymore.
You can take an infliction or a penalty. You can get a growth point for the penalty, or you can take an infliction.
Let me look at it. Go jump to everybody else while I look at this.
Okay, there for inflictions, there's broken bone, bleeding, concussed, burned, and diseased.
No, I know. I mean, it'll probably either be burned or a...
scarred or damaged or crippled.
Yeah, something. Let me
Like
look
the
at it.
fire
Okay,
star.
Jesse, you are running after this thing now. It is slowly but surely like making its way, stomping on these houses in this area, making its way out. What are you doing to...
Good thing they did a
Follow it.
5 mile.
Are there like any little groups of PETA members kind of trying to bunker down?
Yeah, you see a small... You can just tell by the fire coming off and onto this thing, like the gunfire. You see a small encampment maybe about 100 yards up ahead of this thing, trying to like stop it and like turn it around, you can see that it's starting to walk towards actual Chicago. And it's making huge strides. This thing walks like as fast as a car would drive.
Can you give me the dimensions of the portal that the portal gun creates and how far can I shoot it?
I believe it's 8 feet by 8 feet, and you can shoot it, I think, 3,000 feet or something like that.
Okay.
I'm just going to take burned, by the way.
Okay. I will tell you what that does here in a second.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Sorry, pal.
Oh, sorry, it's 1,000 feet is the maximum limit it has. Tyler, for you, burned. Okay. You gain a point of exhaustion, and you have disadvantage on charisma checks except for intimidation and sleight of hand.
Got it.
By any chance, would you happen to know how many of those crazy beans I have left from the bag?
I think you have like 3 left, if I remember correctly.
Okay. You want to go with 3?
Sure.
Okay. How far away am I from the thing?
Still a ways away, probably about half a football field. 150 feet.
I want to dash then.
Okay. You do so. We're
Now
not like playing standard D&D rules, so you're just running, you're booking it.
I want to get close enough to where I can throw the bean and then I'm going to throw it.
Okay, you're going to throw all 3 beans?
Let's start with 1.
Okay. Roll 2d10.
I'm also kind of like on the lookout for Amber.
Yep.
20.
God damn it. Heads or tails?
Are you going to flip a coin or should I?
I'm flipping a coin. You just tell me heads or tails.
Heads.
Okay. You throw the bean and it explodes at the foot of this monster. And as it does, vines begin to wrap themselves around. And you see a tree-like figure appear.
Did I get another
The
end?
tree end is back, baby.
Friend or foe?
You don't know.
What's it doing?
Growing. Becoming.
Aren't we all?
Cash, at the end of your turn, make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Charisma saving throw. 13.
Okay. Yep. You still see this monstrosity in front of you. It's kind of on the ground, seething. Wes, what are you doing?
Being burned.
Being burned? Ah, fucking god damn it. Ah, Jesus. Cash, what the fuck? Is this what it's like?
Wow, you need to be out.
Yep. What are you doing?
And I just quicken spell and I hit it with 2. Jesse, you haven't seen this yet. Yeah, I hit it with 2 of my brand.
You hit cash or the marshmallow?
The marshmallow. No, I hit Cash with 2 5th level spells.
Okay.
Actually, let's make it a 5th and a 4th. I want to do a
Payback.
5th for a potential issue that could arise. Let's call it a 5th and a 4th. Barrett's Ball of Chaos.
Okay, cool. So you're aiming them at the marshmallow man.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that. Roll a d10 for me.
2d10 since I'm casting it twice.
Yeah, roll the first one.
7.
Okay, you're fine. Second.
10.
10? Okay, you're fine. Roll 2d6 for me now, because that's
Oh,
how
boy.
we're going to do the expanding.
First one is a 1, so
Okay. Doesn't do it.
second one's a 4.
Okay, both of them don't expand. But you blast this thing. Roll the damage for me, because there is
Fine.
some damage that is...
I'm rolling, so it's 6d8 normally. I cast a 5th and a 4th.
You just roll the damage type.
Oh, got it. So the first one is fire, and the second one is... where did I write it down? Here it is. Poison.
Okay. You see the first one blow up and kind of scorch the back of this marshmallow figure. You see the second one go off, and it doesn't seem to do anything to this creature.
Cool.
Cash is still in front of you. Julie, what are you doing? You threw the bean. So Cash, you see this monster in front of you. It's flicking these bolts of energy at your general, but your general is still charging through to get to where you need them to go. What are you doing?
I don't think so. You're not going to hurt my general. I am going to make a unarmed strike 2 unarmed strikes against this monster.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll 1 attack and we'll...
Okay. Not great. 11.
Okay. You begin striking at this thing, but it's just too fast, and you can't really get a grip on it. What else are you doing?
Just the 2 attacks.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really get a grip on it. Julie, this tree has formed. What are you doing?
I'm watching it because I know how these be, good or
Okay.
bad.
You see it beginning to strike out at this Marshmallow Man before the Marshmallow Man just kind of swats it away.
Does it get swatted?
Oh, yeah. And as this Marshmallow Man continues to go away, it's pretty far from you now because it has a lot of movement.
Dash.
It's really far. It's like a good 2,000 feet away from you now.
I imagine I was like trying. Okay, fine.
You can't, again, it's moving at the speed of a car because of how massive it is, so you're not able to keep up with it. If you want to try to throw something at it, you can try to, but it will be very
Are there
hard.
any PETA vehicles near me?
Yes, you see 2 crushed PETA vehicles.
Crushed?
In the wake, yes. In the wake of this monster.
Crushed.
Bowed in.
Love that for us.
Are there usable vehicles nearby?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty.
So great.
Are you going to try to climb into a PETA vehicle?
Grand Theft Auto.
But they're broken, you just said.
There's 2 that are broken, and then there's others around.
Other PETA vehicles, you said.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and go into a usable PETA vehicle.
Okay. You hop in one, begin starting it up. The keys were left in because they were all trying to get ready and rushing this thing. You're able to run over and get one to be able to drive. Let's finish this here. Cash, make a charisma saving throw.
Let's do it to it, Oz. Natural 20.
Okay. You feel your anger kind of boiling to a point, but then you feel that calmness come over you again, and you cough out this
Every little thing is gonna be
glacial
alright.
specter, and it leaves you, and you see Wes now burned and charred in front of you, dodging your punches.
Jesus Christ. Do I have actions to take, or was that my turn?
That was at the end of your last turn. It is your turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, shit. Fuck, what happened?
You just attacked me, man. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Ah, fuck, I got bit. I done got ghosted. Okay, hold on. And I am going to... I can't really use healing hands, because it doesn't really... We're not using HP.
Yeah.
You can heal him for a body.
Okay, so I'm back to 6 then.
Yes. You're at 6 now.
Got it. Understood. How bad does this thing look? Is it pretty beat up? We hit it pretty
Marshmallow Man?
big a couple times, yeah.
Marshmallow Man's fine.
It's
It's
taking
fine.
some damage. It doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look like it's being stopped at all. And Cash,
Alright,
make a survival check for me.
Survival, okay.
And Julie, you can too.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of pumped at everything I have. I'm out of 6th and 4th level spell slots and have a single 5th level spell slot left. I've used all of them on either saving myself or delivering damage.
10.
10,
Rolling like hot dookie garbage right now.
21.
21. Jesse, Julie is doing the math. This thing is heading towards Chicago, but your house is in the path.
No!
Your mother's house
No!
is in the path.
No!
Okay, I'm calling Darla immediately.
No.
Okay.
No.
The phone is ringing. Roll a d6 for me.
God,
I'm literally
guys,
lightheaded.
he's making me roll like...
I'm going to be
5.
physically
It's a
ill.
5. You hear a...
Hello? Who's this?
This is Julie, you have to leave right now.
Oh, Julie, what's going on?
Are you in my mother's house?
Yeah.
You need to leave. Get in the car and drive.
Okay. Do we need to pack things? Do we need to take things with us?
Take yourselves and get out.
All right.
Make a persuasion check, just to see how urgent you are.
They're gonna be homeless for the 3rd time in the last year and a half.
Yeah, what the fuck, O'Neill?
Why do you keep doing this to my family?
That's gonna be a 12.
12? Okay. She's like, oh, okay, all right. We're gonna get going.
As fast as you can.
All right. Okay.
Cash is with me. I'll make sure he's okay. You take care of yourselves.
All right. Okay.
They hang up.
Okay, call Cash.
Okay. It just rings. No answer.
Come on. I think that's my turn.
That is your turn. What are you two doing? Cash and Wes now.
I used my fireball. I don't really have much else going for me.
Gassed pretty much every. I want to save my fifth level spell slot.
I'm
and say
a
we need
martial
to move
class.
out. Yeah, I guess I'll hit it with a 3rd level Barrett's Ball of Chaos.
You are not close to it now. It is pretty far away.
Well, shit, and it's pretty fine. After I rolled the damage out of curiosity, and essentially hit it for about 200 points of damage.
Julie, over your speakers, over your comm. Julie, over your comm, you hear...
All PETA agents, fall back behind the perimeter.
Can I pick it up? There's still people in there.
That is an order, Lieutenant Davenport. Fall back.
What are you doing?
Can I call Amber?
Yep. It rings for a while. And yeah, it just rings.
How far away is the thing?
The perimeter they set is probably about a mile north of where this thing's heading.
So I have to go there?
Yes, that's where everybody's being called to. It's behind your house, though, is the only thing.
It's behind my house, so it already
Your
passed it.
mom's house. It's approaching your mother's house, and where you are going is past your mother's house. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm going to my mother's house then.
You're going to stop at your mother's house?
Yes.
Okay. Cash and Wes, where are you guys going?
I need to get in a car.
Okay, it's easy
Is
enough.
my car still around?
Both of roll a
Or
d6.
did it get crushed?
My car is around, I know.
Roll a d6, somebody.
A D6?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
6.
6? Okay. Both of your cars are fine.
Oh, thank God. I get in my car and I start driving after the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow Cash in my car.
Okay. You both begin driving up to it.
What is Jordan doing, by the way?
Oh, Jordan is with you. He's also been blasting this thing with just errant magic.
Yeah, that's not doing much. Got
It's
it.
not doing a lot. You both begin trailing. Are you guys like falling behind it? Are you going to the side of it? Are you flanking it? What are you guys trying to do?
Flanking it,
You're a
yeah,
little
trying
bit
to
far.
flank
Okay.
Yeah.
As you are driving up to it, Cash, you do now at this moment have the realization that it's heading like towards and past where Dar and everybody is.
My phone's in the passenger seat. I'm gonna try to drive and call Darla at the same time.
Okay. As you call, it rings.
You get pulled over by the police for...
You get pulled over by the police for talking while driving. You should never do that. No, it rings and there's no answer.
Fuck. I'm just gonna hit the gas, keep going.
Okay. Julie, you are now in front of this thing. You can see it like in front of you. It's maybe you've have like 30 seconds before it gets to you. What are you trying to do?
Is Darla's car still here?
You actually, as you pull up, you see Darla's car drive away.
Okay, I'm leaving then.
Okay, you are leaving.
Yeah, if Darla's gotten out.
Got anything important in there? Magic
Nope.
Artifacts? Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Just people.
You continue. Are you going to the perimeter?
Yeah, I'm going to the perimeter. I
Okay.
had asked if Nelson's body could be stuffed in my closet, but O'Neill said he couldn't.
Oh my God! What else are you gonna take from me? What else are you going to take from me?
I thought that'd be really funny if everyone was staying at my house.
And Nelson's unconscious robot body came tumbling out of the closet? What the fuck?
That's a big old WandaVision.
But O'Neill said no.
So you guys are flanking this thing. You guys are driving essentially beside it. You can see it like over the tops of trees and whatnot, but you aren't driving necessarily next to it, so you're not in its range as it smashes and crashes through things. What are you guys doing?
I don't really have much else I can hit it with. That if my biggest spells didn't even put a dent in it, I don't even know what
put a
the
dent
third
in it.
level spell is gonna do. I'll use the rest of the charges from my magic missile wand.
Okay. You shoot out at it with the magic missile wand, and it impacts it and seems to do some damage. Where are you like locating the attacks to?
Parts that have already been hit, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So like deeper
Do
into
you think
it.
my house insurance covers this?
Yeah, do you have monster insurance?
Yeah, is there monster insurance? Is that a thing now, O'Neill?
Well, you have to see, call your local Geico.
Is everything getting crushed, or is it just goopy and covered in marshmallows?
No, it's getting fucking smushed.
Smushed.
As you flank it and come around to the sides of it, you blast into it more. Cash, are you doing anything in particular?
I'm just trying to get ahead of it.
Okay.
I am blasting my horn as I'm driving, trying to make people leave the path.
Okay. You do that. Make a persuasion check just real quick.
Yay.
With advantage. No. There's a giant marshmallow.
It's going to be a 14.
14. You see some people coming out of their homes, but most people are just confused or just not apparently there. Cash, you drive around like trying to get in front of it, and you see what is this? A PETA blockade. A long line of PETA cars with people out and ready and preparing something. What are you doing?
I stick my head out the window. What the fuck are you doing? People are trying to get out of here! You're blocking the road!
Get behind the line.
You see 2 cars kind of pull off to the sides and let you drive through.
I guess I get behind the line as well?
Were you following directly behind
Oh, no,
Cash?
I was behind the Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do this necessarily. That'll come to you here in a second. You get behind the line?
I guess, yeah. I don't want them to be blocking the road at all, because what help are they going to do? It's a magical problem, not theirs.
Julie, are you trying to get behind the line?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead and make a navigation check just to see how quickly you can do it, because you did make a diversion.
That's going to be a 19.
19. Perfect. You kind of swerve and you do what you did before, knowing this neighborhood, knowing this area.
I've already been through a car chase in this exact neighborhood.
You make it to the blockade and you report to the position you were told to report to, and you see what is essentially different computers and readings and like you see.
I'm not technically
guns.
on duty right now.
Yeah, but you were in a PETA vehicle, so they called you to report.
Okay.
And you see that. Just make an investigation check for me real quick to summarize what's going on.
That's going to be an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You see one group of people, all with these computers that have wires that are snaking down this road. You see another group of people with like essentially these large military-style turrets that are pointing at a specific location. And you see another group of these people, they seem to be kind of the more magic-y types, all like preparing themselves to do something. You actually see streaking across the sky, you see a bolt of flame flying through the air, and as it does, it begins scorching and cutting into this marshmallow creature, slowing it down a lot. Wes, you see just fire raining down on top of this marshmallow man. What are you doing?
The good guys are here.
I'm going to try and get ahead of it and get behind the line if I can.
Okay. Make a navigation check with your car.
Well, 3 minus 3, 0. So
make a dexterity saving throw as you go between its legs.
Navigate yourself into
16.
a real good spot there.
8 plus 7, 16.
The front of your car is crushed in, but you manage to swerve and brake at the same time, so that way you spin out before this thing actually like crushes you. But it stops for a second and lifts its foot up and then bends over and sees you underneath it. What the fuck are you gonna do now?
Oh boy.
I grab Jordan on his shoulder and go, good thing this car's cheap, and thunderstep.
Okay. All right. With a crackling explosion, your cart explodes out and sends shards of metal into this guy.
It's okay. It was it was a loner. I'm kidding.
You teleport away
my Escalade.
as this thing like strikes down where you were, bits of metal sticking into its fist, and it looks around confused for a second before continuing along the path.
Sees me only 90 feet in front of it. Thunderstep doesn't...
You teleported in front of it?
Toward the line. I'm trying to get behind the line. I don't want to get caught in whatever Dragon Ball Z Power Rangers.
Miles per hour.
You hear shouting. Make a perception check. You hear shouting. You're sprinting at this point, like trying to get ahead of this thing, and you hear shouting.
24.
The shouting and the yelling kind of culminates, and Julie, you hear this now. You say, "What is this idiot doing? He's in the line of the claymores."
How far away is he?
What? Huh?
How far away is he?
He's about 100 yards away from you.
I'm gonna shoot the portal gun.
Okay. Julie, you shoot the portal gun?
Yeah, that's gonna be a 27.
27. Wes, as you are running, you're about to cast your Thunder Step, and you just plummet into the ground, and you appear right next
Jordan
to Julie. You both collapse, and Julie, they're right next to you. And suddenly, you hear a deafening as claymores just go off around this thing, and you see the ground essentially open up, and this thing plummets down. So its chest is about street height, and then you just see gunfire and hell rain down upon this thing, and it reaches out with its hands, and the hands get blasted off and torn apart. And as it does, it shrieks out one more, and as it does, poof, you see it disappear in a poof of white powder.
Bruh.
I'm just laying on my back. Well, I guess Pete is good for something.